Okay, hello. I'm just doing this video on a 2004 PT Cruiser. I have just took off the timing cover, and the reason I've took the timing cover off is because the idler pulley for the power steering belt has collapsed. Now, there's plenty of videos of the 2.4 on the internet, so I thought I'd just do a quick run through about what I've had to go through to get this off. On the 2004, on the 2.4, the bolt comes in from the back here, and you can just take it off. You don't need to take all this off, you just take that off, put a new one on because it's on this side. The genius who designed the 2 litre decided to put the bolt on the back, so that is up against the engine block like that, and there's nothing on the internet that I can see, so I thought I'd just have a go and I'll just explain, so in case it won't, helps anybody. So the first thing I did, pretty much as you would on the 2.4, top engine mount off, that bracket needs to come off really, and there's a bolt up in here that is quite difficult to get to. I had to use if you've got an air wrench that everyone seems to have, you probably do it all right, but if you haven't, I had to use like a short stubby little wrench. I took the bracket off this cruise control component just to give me more room. That won't move out of the way far enough that I can see. Then you want to do the middle one, which is a Torx 55. That's the middle engine mount. The bottom one, some people take the whole bracket off. You don't need to. I just undid it there, look. But of course, before you do all that, make sure you support the engine with a block of wood, not just your jack, as you're probably going to know. You put your jack through the sump, you don't want that. And it's a case of jacking it up and down to get to the bolts. So in this bit, there's 3 bolts. The bottom one you can get to. In fact, undo that before you start jacking the engine up, because you can get one out. That one will come out. You don't need to take them out all the way, just enough to get that loose. Eventually I jacked it up to an absolute ridiculous level. It won't go any further. I've probably broken something anyway, but there's that bit of wiring, there's that wiring loom there which stops one of the bolts coming out. But if you get it, once you start getting it a bit higher and it starts coming loose, you can get that bolt out. Those are the bolts there, quite long. The other thing you need to do is 3 bolts in the actual power steering pump. Take those out. There's a bracket there which I've took off. I didn't think I needed to take the bracket off, but you do really, because you need to move. You need to move that. So there's one in the block just there, and there's a really difficult one just there. I found it difficult because you've got this aircon pipe. I ended up using like a smaller diameter extension, and they were quite tight, and stupid rounded cornered bolts. So you make sure you get a good socket, making sure it's on well, otherwise you'll end up rounding it off even more. So after you've done all that, the difficult bit is actually getting this thing off. Once you've got all the bolts out, there's a bit on there, of course, that's part of the engine mount. You just take that bit off. The problem is, once you've even got it loose, you've got them bits to clear, and you haven't got much room before you hit the bulkhead. It's quite a struggle, but once you've got your bolts out, I don't think I'm going to get it out, but just rattle it around. Just keep putting your engine up as far as it'll go without doing hopefully not damaging anything. And then you've just got to extract that I didn't need to take the aircon pipes off. I just sort of managed to move them out of the way, and literally you've just got to ease it out through there, and that's it. So obviously front end off as well, but you know, having known that now, you think it's impossible, but it's not. So I just hope that'll help somebody with the 2 litre. I mean, I did think this plastic cover comes off, because on the 2.4 it shows you people taking that off, but you can't get that off, because to do that you'd need to take the bottom pulley off, because it goes right down to the bottom. So I did think if I get this plastic off, I might be able to, it'd make it easier to get that aluminium thing off. But so there you are, and you can buy that pulley, the actual pulley bit, the bearing separate. If that's gone, then you need to buy the whole bit. So hopefully it'll help somebody out. Thank you.